The Times Group organized an education and career fair in Mumbai recently. This was inaugurated by many eminent personalities. Among them were famous actors Soha Ali Khan and our very own CEO, Ryan Pinto sir.
Feel honored to accord you a very hearty welcome to the Times Education Boutique 2014.
We at the Education Boutique believe education isn't just important for your life and your own future.
What does education make an individual be? Is it really the degree or a skill, or is it how you think, believe and behave?
Education is about who you are, who you become as a person, as an individual, with the values, the ethics, how people remember you as a friend or somebody as a contributor to the community. So I just want to encourage that you are here over the next few days. Make the most of this opportunity. It's a wonderful platform that Times Group and ABEC have organized year after year, and this event grows every year that I come to. You all followed my action, and we all know that actions speak louder than words, right? So whenever we ask our students in our schools, what do you want to do? What do you want to become? And they keep on saying many wonderful things, but at the end of it we say, your life is just beginning. And in life, your actions will speak louder than your words. So I just want to encourage all the dear students out there, as you endeavor onto your paths of higher education, career, wherever you go, do your best. Start where you are, use what you have, and do the best you can. And God will do the rest.
Education is not a means to a good job. It's not a means to a salary, which of course it is, but it's not just that. It's surely just an end in itself. It's surely what each and every one of us in this room deserves, to be the best that we can be. And I think that was always my objective.
You heard the glimpses of the inaugural session, but how could we leave without getting some exclusive bites for you guys?
What are your guidelines and messages to the kids who haven't discovered what are they meant for?
I would say that give yourself time. If they're as young as you are, you have lots of time. So the worst thing that you can do is put yourself in a box and choose a career and commit to something that you're not happy doing. So listen to yourself, think about the things that you enjoy doing, the hobbies that you have, because those give you a little bit of an idea of perhaps what you want to be. Don't let your parents bully you. They want you to be happy. So if they say, beta, doctor bano, and you don't want to be a doctor, then you tell them that this is something that I'm really passionate about, music, or I'm passionate about acting or designing, or there's so many career options that are available to you guys today that were not available to me. So give yourself time, believe in yourself, and have faith.
Miss, what message would you like to give to the youth for success?
For success, I would say that have a broader definition of success. Certain things are, I believe, destiny. A lot of films do well, a lot of actors and actresses do well. There's a huge element of luck, and there's no formula for success when it comes to the industry that I've chosen to work in. So again, confidence, hard work. There's no substitute for hard work. So keep trying. They say if you try, you will succeed. If you don't try, then you won't even know. So keep trying, have confidence, have faith in yourself, and have a broader definition of success. I think success is more about having creative fulfillment and being happy at the end of the day. Not how much money you make necessarily, but money is also important.
Do you think exhibitions like these help students to choose a career of their own choice?
I think exhibitions like this help in that choice-making process because you get a variety of people here, variety of institutions. So it's another platform that is definitely going to help in that process of making that choice.
How can we cope up in the field of education in the change of technology?
Just the way you guys are right now, you're using technology to get into media and understand how media works. Technology is something that is very much part of our lives, and it is becoming more and more integral, part of our lives. So I think technology has helped all of us, especially you all, the youth, to really explore, to really learn, and to really find out, different aspects of life, different details of information may have not been at your reach. Earlier on, for example, if you wanted to know something, you'd have to go to a physical library. Today you have your phones, you can just Google something. In the palm of your hands, you have the world at your disposal. So it's in a way for you all as young people to connect, to collaborate, to learn. It has become very easy. Can you imagine your lives without a phone today? Can you imagine your lives without internet today? Can you imagine your lives connecting with your friends without Facebook today? No, it's become very much part of your life. And so we got to make the most of it. And technology is going to change. You know, just as when the first computer was brought in, you guys don't even probably have tape recorders. You know, I used to listen to music with cassette players. You guys may not even have listened to a Walkman or a CD player. You all went straight to the iPod. You went straight to an MP3 player. So technology is changing, and it's changing very, very fast. And I would encourage all of the youth to really take advantage of the resources that you have and the technology that's available to you, because you need to stay relevant. It's like newspapers. Okay, you could read what's really good information, or you could just read something that is of fame and glam and tabloids. Yeah, that's fun. That nobody's saying that you shouldn't, but you should learn about the world around you. You should know what's happening in politics, in economics, in the business world, in the community, what NGOs are doing, in health, various sectors. The same way with technology. If you're just using technology to check your Facebook, check your WhatsApp, that's not really going to help you. But if you are using technology to research material, to find out more about, for example, a lot of students are here wanting to know about careers, wanting to know about higher education. So technology is a way which has really made, the world right on your lap, at your fingertips. So using technology that way is probably going to be the best use and best way for you to cope up with the changing world.
Rahul, wasn't it an amazing program?
Of course, Pradosh. Motivation, self-belief, confidence, all rolled into one.
And we think that all of our viewers are inspired too. So, on this note, this is Vijay Pradosh Shetty.
And this is Vijay Rahul Bamne signing off for Young Journals.
We had Miss Shobha there, who is a great writer. Then there was Arman Malik, who's a playback singer. We had the CEO of Crossword, and again Mr. Vikesh Walia and Sugandha Indulkar.